This has been steeping for way too long. 8 months. It's 8 months on tea today. So let's talk about changes. So I'm still getting a lot of acne, but I've been able to combat it pretty well. Been washing regularly with like an actual acne wash now, like with salicylic acid and all that. So that's been getting a little bit better. Also in the general head area, I feel like I'm getting a more distinct hairline, even like a little widow's peak there if you can see it, which is a more masculine hairline. So yeah, I'm not worried too much about actual hair loss or like receding or anything like that. But maybe I should. I don't know. Both of my grandfathers were bald, so maybe I should worry about that a little bit. But my hair is pretty thick, and like I have a lot of it. So it's been pretty good so far. But I have gotten like a more masculine hairline, and I'm starting to get like a little like sideburn hair and stuff like that. But on the sides, I feel like it's still. What do I want to do? Yeah, it's still like pretty undefined on the sides. I'm starting to notice body fat distribution stuff a lot more. I think that's been happening for a while, but I'm starting to notice that like my belly has fat on it now. Like I don't have too much fat. I'm like pretty skinny, but the fat that I do have is more on my belly now. I don't think that my hips are shrinking as much, or like my thighs as far as like the fat there, maybe a little bit. But I feel like it's mostly like more gaining in the stomach area than like loss in the hip and thigh area, if that makes any sense. Another thing that's been happening for a while is that like I smell different. That actually started like 2 or 3 months down the road, and I just never mentioned it. But like I smell more like a boys' locker room now when I get like all sweaty and stuff. And I used to not sweat very often at all, and now just like now that the summer months are here, like I'm sweating a little bit. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I have a decent little patch of like active follicles on my chin here. I'm starting to really want to grow it out, but I know that it's gonna look really bad because I don't really have a whole lot at the moment, so I want to wait till No Shave November, when I will have an excuse for having terrible facial hair. Until then, though, I'm just gonna have to keep shaving. Resist the urge. Oh, and I wanted to reiterate something that I said in an earlier transition video, which is that, like, this is not a comprehensive list of, like, every single change that is happening to me. There's some stuff that I'm just, like, not gonna talk about in these video blogs, like, specifically stuff that has to do with, like, genitals and stuff that has to do with, like, sexuality and sex drive. I'm just not gonna talk about that on here. There are other people online who talk about that. You can just, like, Google other people. There's plenty of resources out there, but just like, that's not something that I'm going to include in here. So that's it for today, just a quick little thing. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!